Hello, hello guys. Today's today's lecture is about Unit 2, Charles Dickens. We have vocabulary, then grammar, then writing, then we have listening box. We will listen it. At the first, let's start with the grammar, then go to all. The grammar is present simple, present continuous, past simple, future simple. Again, we have present simple, present continuous, past simple, future simple. Okay? Why at all the times we start with the usage, the keywords, the rule, negative, and the question, and the structure of the sentence in this tense. Okay, again, when we use the tense, every tense we will discuss the keywords, the rule, usage, negative, and question. Correct? Let's start at the first. What is the tense? What is the definition of the tense? Tense, we use the tense to refer to the time, future, past, and present. Again, we use the tense to refer to the time, even if it's past, present, or future. Let's start with the first grammar lesson is about the present simple tense. At the first, when we use the present simple, when if we use the present simple to talk about the past or to talk about something we will do in the future or what, let's discuss it together. After I listen to all your opinions, let's discuss all we said. First, present simple. Present simple tense. We use it when we want to talk about daily routine, talk about timetable, talk about habits, talk about what else? Talk about things that never be changed, like the sun rises in the morning, like all the Muslims pray 5 times in the day, and so on. If we put the water in the boiler, it will boil. It boils. Okay. Present simple tense. What is the keywords about the present simple? Keywords of the present simple. Let's discuss it. Like always, often, usually, sometimes, every, never, rarely. Again, what is the keywords of the present simple tense? Always, often, usually, sometimes, every, never. Always, often, usually, sometimes, every, never. Rarely. Always, often, usually, sometimes, every, never, rarely. This is the keywords of the present simple tense. What is the rule of this tense? The rule is, let's delete it. Okay, let's delete what we write. The rule of present simple is we put to the verb s or es or ies. We put s or es or ies. We put s to all the verb. and we put es if the verb ends with the letter s or ss or sh or ch or o x z. Yeah, we put es if the verb ends with s s s s s sh ch o x z o x z. We put ies if the verb ends with the letter y and after it consonant letter. Let's discuss what is the consonant letters and what is the vowel letter to be sure what we do. The vowel letters is a e i o u, a e i o u, and the consonant letter is the 21 letters, and this is the 5 vowel letters. Okay, we put ies if the verb ends with the letter y and after letter y we found consonant letter. Okay, but if we find a vowel letter, what will we do? If the verb ends with the letter y and after letter y we found letter a or e or o or I or O or U, we keep while at it and we add only s. Or again, if we see a e I o u after letter y, we keep letter y as it and we add only letter s. If we see consonant letter, we delete letter y and add ies. That's good. But there's something most important. We add ses, ies if the subject is singular noun. Like he, she, it only. I? No. We put ses, ies if the subject is he or she or it. If the subject is I or we or you or they, we don't add anything to the verb. We put the verb in the infinitive way. We don't write anything or add anything. Again, let's summarize present simple again together. Present simple tense keywords: always, often, usually, sometimes, every, never, s, yes, I, s, with, he, she, it only, and all the remaining subjects I, we, you, they in the infinitive way. That's good. Let's discuss present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Keywords. We use present continuous tense to talk about thing is due in this moment, and it has a start point and end point. Like the lecture has a start time and end point and end time. Like Ramadan month, we started. We know the day that when we start fasting and when we end fasting. While we are fasting, we use the present continuous tense because we know when it will end. Okay, what is the keywords of present continuous tense? Keywords of the present continuous tense is now, look, listen, at the moment. Now look, listen, at the moment, today, at the present. Watch out! We use watch out to worrying about anything which will happen. Watch out! The car is going to hit you. Watch out! The glass is pushing you, and so on. The keywords of the present continuous tense is now, look, listen, at the moment, today, at the present, watch out. We add, the rule of this tense is we add am or is or are, verb plus ing. Okay, we add am, is, or, verb plus ing. We add to the verb ing. If the verb ends with letter e, we let letter e after we put ing. If the letter ends with consonant letter and after the consonant letter we find vowel letter, we make double to this letter. We will double the consonant letter, then we add ing. If the verb ends with the letter ie, we change ie to y, then we add ing. Again, present continuous tense is what is the song of this tense. Now look, listen, at the moment, today, at the present, watch out. Am is or, verb plus ing. This is the present continuous tense. The last tense we will take today is the past simple. Past simple tense. Keywords. At the first, when we use the past simple tense, we use the past simple tense to talk about something that happened in the past, to tell a story, to tell something about the past events. Okay, what is the keywords of the past simple? Yesterday, last, ago, in the past, once upon a time. Yesterday, last, ago, in the past, once upon a time. This is the keywords of the past simple tense. We add to the verb d or ed or ied. We add d if the verb ends with the letter e. We add ied if the verb ends with the letter y, and after letter y we found consonant letter, we delete letter y and add ied. And in this tense we have irregular verbs like am, is, are, was, were, go, went, see, saw, buy, bought, sell, sold. What's meaning of irregular verbs? Irregular verbs is the verbs that we don't add d or ed or ied, we save it like it. The verbs change a lot. It's change and we don't have a rule to it. What's meaning of irregular? At the first, irregular is something is not usual. Let's tell you a story and then we discuss it together. Yesterday when I went to the supermarket, I saw a man wore earrings and rings, necklace and skirt. In Egypt we found a man who wear earrings, ring, necklace and skirt. No, we don't find men wear that. We will find it in Scotland. So in Egypt it's not usual, but we found men in Egypt, but few men, not all. So it's irregular. It's not normal to find man who wears skirt. So irregular is something not normal. So the irregular verb is the verb who changes a lot. Like, let's discuss some verbs like go, went, see, saw, buy, bought, sell, sold, cut, put, chat, and so on. Let's read it together to know. So we discuss together all the tenses: present simple, present continuous, past simple. Let's summarize it again to finish this lecture. Present simple tense: always, often, usually, sometimes, every, never, rarely. S, E, S, I, E, S with he, she, it only, but, I, we, you, they, in infinitive way, in the infinitive way. The past simple is, the keywords are yesterday, last, ago, in the past, once upon a time, ed, plus irregular list. We must save the irregular rest. Without it, we can answer any questions. The present continuous tense is now look, the keywords are now look, listen, at the moment, today, at the present, watch out. We put am, is, or verb plus ing. Thank you for watching and goodbye.